Labour's Chancellor, Rachel Reeves, is desperately trying to grab as much money as she possibly can off of each and every one of us. And 18 days from now, on November the 26th, 2025, she's going to introduce a new tax where she's going to be attacking the EV driver as well as everybody else. Our current plan is to hit every EV driver with a 3p per mile charge on top of the road taxes they're already paying as of April this year. Now, this will take effect from 2028, and it could see your average EV driver facing additional charges of £250 per year. Now, the government will argue that this will be a much better idea than any of the previously discussed pay-per-mile schemes, with an additional yearly payment being taken from estimated travel rather than electronic monitoring of all vehicle movements. Meanwhile, AA President Edmund King said that this could lead to the wholesale adoption of pay-per-mile taxation for all cars. And Conservative Shadow Chancellor Mel Stride said if you own it, Labour will tax it. He's not wrong, is he? I mean, they're taxing everything as it is. With all of the specifics still being discussed, the scheme itself would be added to the yearly amount of vehicle excise duty that all of the EV drivers have had to pay since April this year. This new element will be known as Vehicle Excise Duty Plus, or VED Plus. When an EV driver goes to pay the annual tax on the car, they'll be asked to estimate how many miles they think they'll drive in the year ahead, and pay an additional fee at that point, currently being set at 3p per mile. And the weird part is, if you drive less than your estimated mileage, you won't get the money back as a refund. No, it'll be carried over to the following year. If you drive more than your estimated miles, you'll have to make a top-up payment to cover the additional miles you've travelled outside of your estimated range. And of course, nobody's going to get away with it. The new scheme will also apply to petrol hybrid vehicles, only it'll be applied at a lower rate, yet to be announced. Under this new scheme, the Treasury would rake in an additional £1.8 billion by 2031. Rachel Reeves has already warned that everyone will have to contribute in order to repair Britain's finances. You know, the ones that she's cocked up and made a complete mess of. I'm lost for words. I mean, it defies belief, doesn't it? On the one hand, the government are handing out huge grants and tax incentives to try and persuade you into buying an EV that you probably don't want and never thought of having. And on the other hand, they want to charge you more for having it when you do buy one. There's just no sense at all in any of this. And with the sales of EVs currently plummeting as people see sense and stick to real cars, this really isn't a good move for the government, and it could kill off the sales of EVs completely. Rachel Reeves herself is about to prove that the previously promised massive savings for motorists if they decided to change to an electric car that was spread by all those net zero idiots years ago was just another complete lie. Maybe that's why she's part of Labour and not anywhere else. So, what do you think? Is it going to stop you buying an EV? Well, of course it will. I mean, it should do. As I said, this is a highly controversial video this time round. Let me know in the comments below what you think. This is going to be interesting. I'm expecting some brutal stuff to be read in there later on. If you've enjoyed this video, found it entertaining or informative in any way, and of course, definitely if it's persuaded you out of that decision you were thinking of making of getting an EV, buy a V8. Get a real car. Leave a comment below. Caress the like button on the way out, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more controversial stuff like this coming up in the future. Oh, don't forget to hype it either, if you want to or not. Give it a good hype, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.